Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Animation Capstone, summer of 2022. So excited to have you all here. My name's Adam Rozeski. It's a pleasure to see each and every one of you. So excited to have you all here as we get to venture through teams together. Used it plenty of times, but I'm sure it's a first for every of y'all. And I'm really excited to be here for you for your last term, pretty much. This is your capstone project, so you've made it to the end. So I'm really excited about this. I work as a producer and a senior manager and I hire a bunch of artists, devs, assistants all the time. So it's really crucial that a lot of my experiences really help you and what we're trying to look for down the road for people that help out with our projects. And this is going to be crucial. So we're going to be learning a lot of demo reels, how to market yourself out in the real world, and how to really take yourself out in multiple different ways. And that's what we're really going to be focusing on this week. This quarter. I'm really excited to have you all here. And by the end of this quarter, we're going to have a really awesome demo reel and some plans on how to market yourself in the real world so you can get a job. And because you've gone through all the hard part of like learning everything, now you get to be a job. You get to work the real world. All this stuff that you've done for years, now you actually get to do it and make some money off it. That's really the thing. And I'm going to help you out, set yourself up for success, and really set up something that's really awesome and really yours and how you can market yourself. Because remember, you got to realize this. You're not the target audience for this demo reel. Your employers are, or the employers you want to work for. So you want to make sure that you build it for them, but highlighting your strengths. And that's really the big thing about this. So yeah, let's get into it and go from there. A lot of good stuff to talk about. So yeah. So my name is Adam Rozeski. It's a pleasure to see each and every one of you. Don't worry about calling me Professor Mrozeski or Mr. Mrozeski or anything like that. My last name's hard enough as it is. A lot of times if you try to ask how to pronounce it, I'm probably going to say Smith. So just be ready for that. Other than that, yeah, I started a lot of all sorts of odd jobs in my late teens and early 20s. I worked in the airline industry as I was going to school at Penn State, trying to be a professional ice goaltender. I was close, made a Division II. I was almost Division I. I was getting there. And then, pretty much just kind of worked in the airline industry, learned a bunch of management. I worked a lot as a supervisor and an HR representative, but I was a big video gamer. I played video games all my life. My dad introduced me to Zelda early on in my early, 1 or 2 years old, I think. So at least if anything's remained constant through my whole life, it's pretty much video games. So I became a competitive gamer in my early 20s when I was working for contracts for my dad. Used to do a lot of Gran Turismo, Battlefront 2, multiple MMOs, World of Warcraft, EverQuest, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars: The Old Republic. Don't mind, I got my infant here with me. This is Carson. Yeah. There's the little dude. Hey, Carson, say hi. Yeah, so Carson sometimes hangs out with me during lectures. So, yeah, you get to see and take a look, and he gets to hang out with us too, right, bud? Yeah, that'd be cool. So, pretty much after that, I went to Full Sail because I always wanted to be part of video games and in some manner or form, either designing them, competing for them, or building them, or managing them. So I went to Full Sail. I got my bachelor's in entertainment business and my master's in project management and game design. And then I worked as an internship for GP Games. Did a lot of work with the National Flight Academy. And then I got a job as a tester and an analyst for Activision. Worked my way up all the way to EA as a producer and internal producer and a project manager. And then I was starting to manage UX teams and usability teams. Luckily with UX teams, I got to work with a lot of different games at EA, and I touched like almost 40 games. I think I'm almost close to 50 now, including my VR days. But after EA, I left. I worked with Universal as just an operations manager, and then went for a lot of different areas, just kind of taking a look at a lot of different aspects. And then eventually I was a consultant and got into VR, and now I make VR games. It's pretty much it for Wasteland. I'm their senior project manager over there. So yeah, it's pretty much what I do. A lot of stuff, man, long time. So yeah, types of assignments. So let's get into what we're going to be focusing on. So for Animation Capstone, I have 3 different types of assignments. I have discussions, I have written assignments, I also have project assignments as well. So discussions are always due initial post on Tuesday, reply post on Saturday. Final day, your reply post will be due on Friday rather than Saturday, which is September 16th. That'll be week 11. For this week, though, first week, you can give your initial post on Saturday along with your reply post. I'm okay since we started on Tuesday. So that way it's okay. Written assignments are also another thing. They're going to be due on Sunday. We're going to have a few written assignments, mostly one pagers, nothing too crazy. Except for, and they'll always be due on Sunday, except for the last week and that'll be Friday, September 16th. And same thing with project assignments as well. They should always be due on Sunday, and then final day is September 16th. That'll be on a Friday as well. So yeah, it's type assignments. So written project assignments are always due on Sunday at the end of the day, except for week 11. Focuses on techniques to improve animation, presentation, professional concepts. We're gonna be going over a lot of stuff like demo reels, job preparation, animation presentation, transitioning techniques, graphics, sounds, and so much more. We're going to do a lot. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry if my voice is kind of dead. I've been dealing with like a little bit of a cold for the past week. So my voice is on the healing mend. That's why I was kind of waiting to do the announcements on like till today, the verbal ones. So that way, you know, I'm not dying in front of you, because that was a lot worse like 2 days ago. So yeah, we also have lectures too. Oh man, that's completely wrong. So I messed up there. Hang on, let me help you guys out there. So this is actually, so a lot of times, you know, when I'm doing so many classes, it's kind of crazy. 6 Central, there we go. So yeah. So this week, interesting thing about it. So we have lectures always on Tuesday. Lectures will always take place from either at 7 o'clock Eastern or 6 Central, except for week 1. This week, it will be on Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, because of the fact that we start class on Tuesday. So it's kind of mean for me to be like, here's a lecture on the first day. Nobody knows whatever's going on. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. So yeah, make sure that you come to lectures. If not, it's okay, because I post recordings to get your attendance points and everything. So the recording should be available the next day after that in the morning. I'll post the lecture link to the recording itself and where you can find it, so that way you can watch it and do the lecture assignment. So really the big thing is, how do I do my lecture assignments and how do I get my points for my attendance? So your lecture assignments are tied to your attendance. If you miss a lecture assignment, you miss the points, you actually miss your attendance for that week. So please make sure to complete your lecture assignments at the end of the week each week. If you do not complete it, or you do not contact me if you're going to be late or anything because of some reason, it's an automatic 0. So it's pass or fail. And I'll tell you how to record and how to complete those lecture assignments in lecture this week on Thursday. So keep in mind, first week's going to be Thursday, and that'll be it. So, and I'll tell you how to do the lecture. Just make sure you finish them, because if you don't complete them each week, they're a 0 automatically, because it ties your attendance. So make sure you do those. Sweet. Other than that, just some class expectations I have for you. Just if any assignments are late, 10% of the grade each day. If it gets to 7 days, it's an automatic 0. Please be courteous and respectful in discussion boards. We give a lot of feedback as artists here. So please make sure you're giving constructive feedback and giving assistance. And make sure, I'm looking for about 2 to 3 paragraphs per discussion post. And that includes initial posts and reply posts, each 2 to 3. The more detail you give, the more feedback you give, the more I'm going to give you for effort points. So keep that in mind. Other than that, I just got to have 2 rules: just discover and have fun. That's all I ask you to do each quarter. If you find something new that you learn, and then also have fun throughout it. So yeah, let's go over your due dates and kind of take a look at everything, where it's all located. So this year, we have something new called Microsoft Teams, and this is where we're going to have all our lectures. So it'll be located right here. If you have it, I'm just going to use the web app this time, not the actual app, but you can download the app. I just use the app for my actual job, my project management job, so that's a thing. So I want to make sure the accounts don't blend together. But yeah, this is where we're going to be. I added 3 channels here. There's live lectures and questions. So this is where live lectures will be posted. If you have questions about the lectures, they're going to be here. They're also connected to the calendar as well on Teams. So you can see each week when a lecture happens, when it goes about, how they're going to be. They'll always be at 7 p.m. Along with that. So yeah. So that'll be that. Everything's located right here. If you have any questions about that, you're more than welcome to start a new conversation, and everybody can reply to it. So keep in mind, if you're using Teams to communicate, everybody's going to see this unless you send like a private chat message over here. So yeah, that's a thing. So keep that in mind from that. Other than that, I also have office hours too. I post my office hours. If you actually take a look at the notes of the files, if it loads up ever. Yeah, it's taking a while, of course. Always does that. So if you actually take a look at the information of this channel, like if you actually take a look, this channel actually has a description. These are my office hours, where they're located at. And then I'm always going to be online here, online. And then if you ever need me, just post in office hours or send me a direct message and we can meet up and go from there. So yeah, my icon's going to be green during these times. So keep that in mind. So cool. Yeah, that's Teams. That's going to be a thing. Also, that's where we're going to have our lectures. This is where our recordings are going to exist. Also, for your announcements, I also posted an announcement about Teams, where you're going to locate these at. I also posted your first live lecture link. This is here, so click link. It'll take you to lecture when it comes on. Also, I have your rubrics. I post your rubrics in the announcements all the time. So you have your discussion rubric. We'll go over your rubrics during lecture. I always go over your assignments during lecture so you know what I'm expecting. And then just a little like welcome to the course thing. Just, take a look at what's around everything. Go from there. If you want to take a look, messages are here. If you need to message me directly, this is the best way to get a hold of me. Also, we have discussions. They're located here. And then I posted a little like intro about myself. If you want to add something about yourself, you're more than welcome to as well. Other than that, that's all I got, my friends. Welcome to the course. I'll see everybody for Thursday lecture. And welcome. Thank you for being amazing. All right, everybody. Have fun. Be safe. I'm excited to see you all for Thursday, and then we'll go from there. I'll show you how to do the lectures. Also show you how to do your assignments, and then we should be pretty much good to go. Other than that, be safe. Have fun. Enjoy. Talk to everybody later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.